It's connecting to audio. Okay, I think you're good.
Smokable weed. I figured it out.
Awesome. Welcome to my podcast, Steven. Are you excited or fuck no?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What did you think when I told you that I want to do a podcast? Why the fuck did you even decide that you're gonna do it?
2 words. Can you guess what
Fuck me.
Checks out?
Did I get it?
No. The 2 words are checks out.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I always want to be doing something.
You just want people to be like, look at me, please, look at me.
I know. I've always been that way. I don't know why. But you're like that too. Yes, you are. Or else why the fuck would you even want to be a part of the first Best Average podcast?
Because I support my friend.
I know. You actually have supported me the entire time. Isn't it crazy that you're one of the most important people in my life and like I just have to say that? I can't get away with not saying that because I'd be being like a fucking liar.
Yeah, baby. I mean, I'm the best at everything. The best at being a work friend and the best at being the best friend at the same time.
I know. You fucking have hurt me and helped me in so many ways. So much.
It's important to have the dichotomy. So
so
you can know what I'm worth, and then also you can question my worth at the same time, you know?
I don't have any other friend like you.
I'm enigmatic.
That's a weird thing to say about yourself.
I don't know what else to describe.
I'm a fucking enigma, bro. So what's up, Steven? Who are you?
I just got tested for coronavirus.
You have
2 days ago. I don't think so. I just have a pretty bad cough.
Shit.
Who am I? I mean, I can list all my like astonishing accomplishments for you.
I don't think people will care. I mean, who's even going to be watching this anyway? I mean,
I high school graduate, public school, graduated public high school. I think that was it, I guess.
We have a guest. Holy shit. The first ever podcast has another guest who wants to join. How much do you want to bet this is Chris Dominguez? God damn, this podcast is already off to a fucking disaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, Stephen Hendricks, you're one of the most influential musicians in Santa Barbara, and nobody even knows it.
How? I haven't done anything except for be bad at everything.
Yeah, but you tried really hard, and I don't think people know how hard you fucking tried.
I don't know. I was drunk a lot of the time, so it doesn't matter.
I know, that's true. Well, so was I. It's only been.
It doesn't really matter.
Not fucking smashed at every single opportunity that I can be.
Yeah, no, checks out me too. But that's fine.
It is. It's actually been really good, and I know I have a beer right now. I don't know if you have one.
I don't. I left my beer, 2 beers outside, and they're warm and sitting in the rain.
Why is that a problem?
Yeah, you're right. I'll go grab them.
You might as well. Just get comfortable. Relax, Stevie. This is the first
Your podcast on an exclusive view of what New Orleans looks like right now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Fuck yeah, it's black and I can't see shit. Amazing.
It's raining slightly.
Really?
Yeah. And it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a podcast you guys go outside to grab a beer off the ground before?
This is a revolutionary podcast. This is going to be a revolutionary. No, like it really is. It really is. Before we even started this episode, Frank and I wonder who the fuck is in this CD. I guess my mistake for posting a link to a podcast publicly on an anime forum, but I did. So, actually, no, I posted it in Bible chat, but yeah, no, this is going to be revolutionary because we're basically just stealing what Joe Rogan is doing, but we're just going to do it in a Zoom meeting for like $15 a month. And like in this, like we can share our screen. So if you want.
So when you're thinking of an elevator pitch for your new move in life, that's what you came up with?
No,
it's like something else that already exists, except it costs money.
except it costs.
And except there's nobody interesting or cool in it whatsoever.
It's my friends. They're interesting.
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah, I have interesting friends. You're one of them.
Right. Uh-huh.
You don't think you're my interesting friend?
Nope.
No, I mean this podcast is to compete directly with the aggressive podcast community in Santa Barbara. True.
What?
I have competitors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And they'll seek swift destruction.
That's the idea. Yeah. Because like, and I don't want to just have my first podcast be like a shots fired. Actually, I do, but I think I'm gonna have the best podcast in the 5 miles surrounding. Nearest 5 miles surrounding.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's lofty goals. Do you think anybody get this far into the episode to hear you say that?
I think people will, because you're enigmatic and I'm enigmatic, so together it's like immediately compound effect of just people with like really like exuberant and outgoing and extroverted personalities who like are just able to be themselves. Like, I'm whitewashed as fuck and you're white, so but we can just be ourselves and like just be cool with it. So I think people hear that real quickly, and or not, in fact, most likely not, but I want to think they will.
Sure.
Podcast over. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sad that I won't be going to New Orleans anymore.
No.
Really?
I mean, it'll happen at a better time, I guess.
I thought it was going to be a good time.
Yeah, for sure, but it's just like we're fucking like falling back on everything. Like the whole country's taking another step back, unfortunately.
I know. So what do you do? What's the situation?
So I don't even know where it'll be I don't even know where it'll be like by the time that you would have been here, which is in 10 days.
Where is it at right now?
I don't know, because it's supposed to be takeout only, but I walked inside of a restaurant today and a bar was open and they had $5 double margaritas. So apparently things are in full swing right now.
Oh, seriously?
But the fucking governor said it's all supposed to be closed, I guess. But the fucking bar and the taco restaurant next to my house are very much open. And $5 double margaritas, I don't even know if that's a thing in California.
No. Fuck no.
It's certainly a thing here, and I'm very fucking into it.
I'm very excited to get fucking smashed. Didn't we just talk about how you're not drinking as much or whatever?
Yeah, I took a good solid week break, and I thought that was apparently good enough to just fucking charge beers again.
Yeah, it's like it's been 2 days. I'm fucking solid now.
Dude, I have control over my life. It's been 6.5 days. Time to fucking rod.
It's been 1 hour since I've roged Nasta.
Rod's Nasta.
Yeah.
Need help? Oh, sorry. I have coronavirus.
I think you do.
That's what everyone says. I'm like suspended from work right now until I get my test results back.
Isn't it funny that you pulled a prank on me and you told me that you had coronavirus a few months ago? And when
it was like a 4D chess move, just a straight up rip on you, nasty.
I don't know how it's a 4D chess move, but every time I told people that you have it, they're like, "Fuck yeah!"
They're like stoked that I have it.
No, I got laughter. I got disbelief. I got like, oh, one response I would get was like, of course, you know.
Who said that? Who's the fucking asshole that
I'm
said
not gonna,
that?
I'm not gonna post people's names on a very lucrative and famous podcast.
Okay, so the whole point of that 40 chess move is you're such a fucking snitch and a fake ass homie that I knew if I told you coronavirus shit, I could count the minutes until I heard about it from someone else.
That's so weird to do though, because what if like I told you I have like ball cancer and my balls are gonna be chopped off? You
I
would
wouldn't tell. Why? You think I would go running to like 10 people and say Marvin's got whack balls?
I feel like you do that already, so maybe.
But no way. I don't even speak your name outside of me disabled or something.
Yeah, out of YouTube disabled videos.
Sorry. I don't know if those go too far sometimes, but I feel like I'm the only one with the courage to say them, so I must. I'm burdened with my courage.
I don't think you're the only one who's courageous enough to say them at this point. Andrew Baker, one of our best homies, does.
Oh, does he follow in my footsteps yet again?
Yeah, kind of. He definitely doesn't go as deep or as nasty or as painfully acute as you do, but like
Okay,
he definitely doesn't go as far as like getting me a coaster for one of my feet so that I can step evenly.
What? I've never done that. But that's a fuck. Have you ever thought about wearing like those punk shoes creepers?
No, can you show me?
They're like the platform punk shoes that like people wear. Like they're like rockabilly shoes basically.
Platform creepers. Sounds like some cholo shit.
No, they're just like platform punk shoes. You're gonna see them and be like, okay, checks out.
I'm sorry, I don't know about fucking ska.
Okay, well the joke is they're a platform shoe, and I was gonna say you should wear one on one foot and then wear one on the other foot.
Yeah, I definitely know these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a very panhandle punk Santa Barbara shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely know these. I've definitely seen people wearing those. No, I think I just need to get a height increase surgery if I can. You know what I mean?
You could take the excess. No, I'm not going to say that joke. Never
Just
mind.
say it. You might as well say it.
You could just take all the excess cartilage or whatever is making that bulletproof vest style chest you have going and just transplant it to your knee.
Is my chest bulletproof? It's pretty broad, yeah.
You have the chest of your older brother Gio, and the rest of the body from one of your nieces.
Like I feel like if I, like in a create a character mode in like a wrestling video game or something.
Someone fuck with the sliders heavy.
You just put it all the way up, like on, and like all the way down on everything else.
Yeah, for sure, I get it.
Yeah, like I've tried to picture myself like with a lot of weight loss, and I feel like I look like an exclamation point, like like one of those that has like the fat.
Yeah.
That's like just around.
Like a superhero in an animated like Pixar movie,
Yeah, like Mr. Incredible, but
yeah, exactly.
But without the part that
you're gonna be built like a pre-rolled joint.
Well, at least they don't have like bumps. You know what I mean?
What?
I'm trying to say I look like a pretty fucking well-fit joint.
You're looking a lot healthier.
Am I really?
You kind of look like a baseball comment.
Hi, Marvin.
Hi. Oh my God. Do you really have Sebastian there?
Yeah.
Does he want to be a guest on the podcast?
No.
Okay.
Am I allowed to cut my penis off on live television?
Do you want that?
It's not live. We're recording the first podcast episode of the Best Average podcast.
Oh, I get it, because you used to be the best average gamer.
Yeah, I have to have a branded experience.
Wow, you've upgraded from gamer to podcaster. You are truly living the like American white suburb kid life.
Yeah, I'm so egotistical.
He's gonna be the brown PewDiePie.
There you go.
People don't think I'm brown.
Yeah, I don't think you are either. I keep trying. If I had the ability to revoke your POC card, I would have, but I don't have that ability, unfortunately.
Why would I get my POC card revoked?
Because the other day you literally said, like, I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with eugenics, but people like me shouldn't really exist. Marvin, slow down, dude.
Slow down.
Like, I fuck with you, and I wouldn't let you say that about yourself. And I just can't believe you said that so much.
People like you shouldn't exist, and I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah, look at me in the mirror. In the morning.
I don't think I said that, but I would probably F with that in a way. Like, in the way meaning...
You know what eugenics is?
Well, no, not eugenics. Like, more like like, whatever the one where it's like they enhance them with chips that, like, make you jump 20 feet high and stuff.
Yeah, it's not eugenics, it's yes. That's a pun, sorry.
Not eugenics, it's eugensic.
Eugensic, ass fool. Yeah.
Like, eugen, fuck yeah.
Do you want to put odds or an over-under on my likelihood of dying from coronavirus?
Do you really think you have coronavirus?
No, I just think I have a sick, nasty cough.
So why did they send you home? Because of your cough?
Well, every morning when we get there, or like beginning of our shift, we have to do a wellness check.
Yeah.
So they take our temperature, they ask us all these questions, and if I'm able to work, basically, is you decided by that. Yeah. So before I went into work, I knew I was already failing one of the test questions. Like, I have a really bad cough. And so Chef said, yeah, don't come in, go get tested instead. And apparently, because they don't have the rapid testing right now, the test's going to take like up to 7 days. No. It's about Jesus fucking Christ.
How bad is your cough?
Yeah.
Can I edit?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if I will. This is raw, live. You know.
He says he's going to edit that out.
I probably won't. Sebastian is responsible for my best tattoo ever.
Oh, that tattoo is really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any questions for me, or are we just going to talk about me being a bad guy?
We're just going to talk, bro. We're friends, you know? Friends just talk on Zoom chats now. Haven't you had Zoom chat friends?
No, I got Zoom because I was going to do a Zoom AA meeting.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
My home invited me to go play Magic and get sick, nasty drunk, so I decided to do that instead.
Doesn't that speak to why you're doing AA?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to get into Magic for a long time.
AA is like so staunchly like never ever drink again for the rest of your life. And that's not what I want to do. I just want to take a step back from getting like the rip and lit I used to get all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just moved to I didn't just move to New Orleans to get sober.
Well, yeah,
retarded.
That'd be kind of a waste too. Like,
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other positives besides partying here, but partying is one of the positives.
Yeah, I mean, you just explained to me how the governor of Louisiana is saying, all right, we got to take a step back. And then they put up like ads for $5 double margaritas at the bars and shit. So, like,
yeah, I mean, I didn't check to see if there's anybody in there. I like picked up my Takis and I went to go smack-a-rooney them at the house. And yeah, so I didn't see if there's anybody actually there, but someone was sitting outside for sure.
Smack the fucking Takis.
Smack those Taki Roonies. Yeah, they also, so the tacos here fucking suck straight up cock. God. Like $5 flour tortilla tacos with like lettuce and cabbage or like whatever the set is of shit on it.
Oh yeah.
And straight up garbage. But they have like, if you just get like the farthest thing from Mexican food as a taco, it's the best. So like they had like this brisket taco that just tasted like straight up erasers. And, but then they had a fried catfish taco, which is like, oh, that would probably be decent. That was pretty decent.
Yeah,
like,
that would make sense because
so not Mexican food that I'm no longer offended by. I'm not associating it with something I respect anymore.
Yeah, I mean, just like if somebody in California is here from Louisiana or New Orleans and they try out the gumbo and they're like, this is not like our gumbo. I don't know why they would talk like that, but this is like not the gumbo that we serve in NOLA or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just always that local.
Yeah. Whenever you're conditioned to eat your whole life, you're going to have like specificities about,
like the food. When I went to your house in fucking Chinatown or wherever you were, Koreatown, and I saw that New York Water Bagels place you were working near. Like, I looked that up, and the whole gimmick is that the water is from New York for the bagels. That's fucked up.
Well, no, I mean, the thing it's really stupid about that is they assume that, and this is the thing with like all breads and all
That's
whatever.
Fucked up, man. It's like no, the water has like,
really,
you're gonna go into it. The water has like the acidic level. You're gonna go into the water. Holy fuck.
There's minerality that is important to water, but that's like not that important. What changes all yeasted products is the humidity and the weather and what's in the air and what causes, because like yeast is an active living thing. So
sure. Fine.
So just like there's a difference between grass-fed beef and like grain-fed beef. It just tastes better because they're having more nutritious diet. You know what I mean? So just like the nutrition and the environment changes the flavor. So that's why po' boys don't really exist outside of New Orleans, because like the weather makes them the bread super crispy here. And that's like the main thing about po' boys. When you take a bite of po' boy, it should be like taking a bite of a big ass chip, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like weather just affects all different types of like fucking anything with yeast in it, basically, and that's why bagels are better in New York.
I mean, in a way, like when I read it, sure, there's like the surface level, like, this is stupid. Like the water's.
It's just a marketing gimmick.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense. You hear people say that about like the pizza dough and shit like that too. And when
Absolutely.
I was gonna look up actually going to New Orleans and looking up restaurants and shit, like I watched a video by one of those famous chefs. I don't know, like you probably know who it is. Like name a famous chef and it was probably him. Like he owns restaurants up there.
Oh, there's so many that I could name.
Okay, well that's like he's really like Andre Lagasse, is that a chef?
You mean Emeril Lagasse?
Whatever. Like,
possibly the most famous chef of all time, Emeril Lagasse.
What do you mean? I thought Guy Fieri was.
You don't think Emeril's like one of the big? Guy Fieri doesn't even fucking cook on his show. He just like eats burgers and goes yowza.
Wow, I can tell this triggers you. Somebody like elevates Guy Fieri and you get so fucking pissed off.
No, I think Guy Fieri's kind of tight because it's such a funny gimmick, and it like I feel like it's, I don't know, I'm into it.
But I
don't really hate any famous chefs that much, except for like that weird era of like home cooking health food where you just like substituted all the good ingredients for like health ingredients for like one pot quick and easy meals, like Rachel Ray type shit. You know what I mean?
This delicious homemade meal. Step 1, buy a TV dinner. Step 2.
Exactly.
Put it in the microwave. Press Alt. Whatever. No, but in the video I was watching, like, I don't know, he was eating like, I don't even know, like just some bread. Oh, it was a po' boy, I think. And they're talking about the bread.
Yeah.
And it's like,
the bread is like one of the most like, the bread and the selection of produce that we have here is what most like affects the cuisine down here.
Yeah.
So po' boys, like, so we don't like, it's not very, like California, you can have any produce like any time of the year basically because the weather's so perfect. Here it's like, it's so hot during the summer that most shit doesn't survive besides like root vegetables and that kind of shit. So like, that's why a lot of food is like pepper based and like that kind of stuff. And that's not a root vegetable, but you get what I'm saying, like stuff that can deal with hot temperatures. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know that. So that's cool. Like, so you guys have like, I mean, that makes sense. There's the local flavor and like gumbo and the stuff that you hear.
Yeah,
about.
it's just whatever. Just that's like the marking of any regional cuisine is like what grows around there. Like Italian cuisine from north to south does even have completely different ingredients because it's just different shit that grows there. Like there's this like the area of Italy called the butter area, there's the lard area, there's the olive oil area. You know what I mean? It's just like that's regional cuisine in a nutshell. That's why avocados are such a big California thing. Is because the fucking hills are lined with avocados and like Carbondria and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that makes me like feel like it's a bummer. I mean, are you feeling like with everything that's going on that you're like missing out on a lot of stuff during this time? I know I have like.
Yeah. So like in New Orleans, like I was here for all of Mardi Gras. I got here so Mardi Gras is a month and a half long. I got here on like the first day, basically. This day for this parade called Chewbacca's.
What is it?
So I went Chewbacca's. It's like so each parade has a theme.
Yeah.
And this one's like the sci-fi theme. So everybody's dressed like fucking aliens or like sci-fi characters. It's just like sci-fi night. You know what I mean, kind of thing.
That is incredibly not surprising.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it was a month and a half. I got to see that, and then I think basically New Orleans was waiting to shut down until Mardi Gras ended, basically, because it ended, and then almost immediately we shut down. But throughout the summer, like it's mostly a locals only time because nobody likes to visit here during the summer that much. So there's like a lot of great local events, like festivals and shit like that. Like we just missed this thing called Jazz Fest, so I am missing out on a lot of stuff. But I mean, I don't know. It'll come back.
Yeah, I always feel like I'm kind of more down for locals too than like being at this tourist stuff, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it all has its value. Like there's like even during the tourist stuff, there's always like local versions. Like during Mardi Gras, like you go on like as a tourist, you go on like Bourbon Street or like any part of like that section of the French Quarter. But like even other parts of the French Quarter are like less touristified or like if you go in completely different neighborhoods, it's less touristy, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah, at all times of the year.
Like I haven't been inside of a business on Bourbon Street yet, just because everybody I'm friends with out here is like localish, and they just take me everywhere besides there.
What are you gonna do for your birthday now? It's coming up July 30th, right?
Oh wow, you remember my birthday?
Mine or no? No.
The 26th.
Wow, that's so fucking off.
The 23rd?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew it was near my birthday.
Yeah.
I guess I was conflating it because you're getting here the 26th, right?
No, I was getting there the 23rd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought then.
Yeah. I was leaving the 26th or 27th is what I was.
That might have been what it was. What am I gonna do? Probably hang out with the homies and drink on the bayou.
Do you have a lot of homies out there now?
I got a grip of solid homies. Kind of like how I am in every city. I like don't make too many friends. I kind of just meet the few friends I want to fuck with, and then I hang out with them.
A grip is like how many? 5?
Yeah, probably. With like 2 that I actually hang out with all the time.
That's a good amount.
More peripheral.
I have like 4 homies in general.
Yeah, I like a really emo SoundCloud rapper would tweet on his Twitter. He's like, I like to keep my circle small, you know?
Yeah, but you don't do that on purpose.
What do you mean?
Like, would you rather have a larger group of friends, or do you think that your group of friends is the size it is because you're like unlikable and like a horrible monster and like a shitty person to be around and like just kind of a dark, dastardly man?
It's one of those options.
Those are your options.
One of those options had several details. I seem to know which one you're leaning towards.
Like, yeah, the first option is because you want to, or is it because you fucking suck and you're like an evil, magnanimous, dastardly villain?
I don't care.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like,
I don't know. I just fucking I don't put an effort into hang out with people or get their numbers really after I like have my solid group of friends.
you used to be. Oh wait, no, yeah, I get it. I
remember when I first got to LA, I made friends with like fucking Gil, Jordan 2.
Yeah.
A small group of people, and then I kind of just fucking never really met more people, you know?
Yeah.
I did the same thing here. Like I made all my friends like in the first week or two. I started dating my girlfriend like the second week I was here.
How'd you meet her?
We worked together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was one of the cooks at where I was working.
Oh, fucking A. That's sick.
Yeah, she thought I was hot and horny. So
Has she ever said that to you? No.
she tried to bring me to Pipe Town. You know what I'm saying, right?
Right?
Yeah, give me a nut.
COVID.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There's a COVID, baby. I don't want to get that from you.
No, I get it. It's reasonable. But yeah, so that's what happened here. So I don't know. Birthday plans. I live next door to a bayou.
Yeah.
Like a 5-minute walk, and I like to like dip my toesies in the water and listen to music and drink beers there. So I'll probably do that.
People don't swim?
No, people don't really swim in the waters here that much because it's kind of nasty.
What do they like? Muddy? Are you breaking up a little bit? Just me.
I'm not breaking up at all.
Oh, your video was a little bit. What are the waters like? Muddy? Muddy waters?
I don't know. Everybody says they're kind of gross, but I've swam in them once when I was like pretty hammered, and I didn't see any problems or issues. And I saw a guy like doing Olympic style swimming in the bayou the other day.
Yeah.
So it can't be that fucking gross. I think people are just pussies about it. In the lake, you can't swim in that much because the water gets kind of gnarly. Like you can get sucked out into the water. You feel me?
What?
Kind of in certain areas, but there's certain areas you could totally get in. There's fine that I've seen people in.
Some are like rapids?
Not rapids, but it's just like very fast water, if that makes sense. Maybe that is a rapid.
No, it's not a rapid. It's just moving really fast.
It's not a rapid. It's just moving like really rapidly.
Really fast waters. Well, that's cool. I'm going to be doing a, do you know what I'm going to be doing? Did I tell you? I'm going to be doing.
For your birthday?
Yeah.
You're going to go to Bakersfield and do cocaine?
Well, that's not something I'm going to confirm or I'm going to be doing a, say it's cut. I'm just kidding. I'm going to be doing.
Oh, the Bakersfield tour.
Did you really not know that? It's okay.
I mean, if you did a pupusa tour, that would make more sense because that food I feel like exists in Bakersfield to a high capacity.
Pupusas? No.
Oh, really? Why do I know so many Salvadorian fools from fucking Bakersfield then?
How many do you know? Is Gil from?
The only people I know from fucking Bakersfield are Salvadorian.
Who? Danny?
You?
Me?
Frank?
Okay, but that's because that's basically my family and friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking checking out. Is fucking Marv number 2? Is he Salvadorian?
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Yes, he is. He's a.
So you pulled this like fucking thing that like you pulled the self-segregation where you found the very specified type of Latinx that you are, and only hung out with them.
Well, so this I don't know why.
You're like the fucking like 3 Asian kids in the entire high school that only hang out with each other, even though they're like fucking. There's like a lot of other people there.
What high school do you know has 3 Asian kids?
I think Carpi had like a couple Asian kids, and they all like hung out with each other.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
And like led very Asian lives where they're like speaking only Korean and shit on their Facebook. Like I have friends of them still on Facebook, and they're speaking like only Korean and shit.
Wow.
I'm like born and raised in Carpinteria, California, and you're fucking straight up using that cool boxy circly letters that they use.
I'm actually jealous of that though. Like I wish I could understand a language that complex and pretty and beautiful.
Do you really think Korean sounds beautiful? That shit sounds fucking angry.
Well, I mean, people say that about German too, but if you watch Inglourious Bastards or some other movie that features German for like a portion of the time,
There's a fucking girl, like a hot ass girl that I work with who's from Germany, and whenever she speaks German, it does not sound angry at all. It makes me like come hungry.
You mean cungry?
Cumgry. Yeah, but I feel like cumgry could also become angry, which I feel like is a more valuable use of cumgry.
I'm not doing a pupusa tour.
Okay, circle back to that. How do we go from Papusa tour to Cumgree?
Because you just told me about your opinion of Koreans and carp. For some reason, that's something that.
Oh yeah. No, I see the line. A little bit.
Now maybe like Bakersfield is really expanding its culinary fucking offerings for some reason, which is I think is somehow like becoming what people would call gentrified or whatever, because there's now like a lot of restaurants that are really highly rated, that some of them are like
The Bakersfield like gnarly ghettos and shit, or was it always kind of like a suburban working class place?
Oh no, it definitely has like East Bakersfield, Oildale, like all of these kind of more. I don't want to call them rundown because, well, no, I guess that's all I can call them, rundown. But I don't think that they're really run down so much as they're not really developed, you know? So yeah, like pretty ghetto, like Oildale is not really developed. There's met problems in areas, you know. I don't want to paint a scary picture, but
I get it.
yeah. So along with like this suburban kind of area, there's also like more kind of higher crime areas and a lot of poverty and stuff like that. But suddenly, and I don't even know if it's like businesses booming out there or something, or more jobs coming in, but there's like more kind of like, what would you call them? Like, you know, that style, that bar stools and like brick walls and stuff like that. Craft
gastropubs.
Yeah, that's the fucking thing.
That shit's not high class food though. That's like garbage ass food.
I get it, but for those,
it's like burgers with like truffle aiolis on them and like fucking caramelized onions and like that kind of shit.
But what happens is
burger with like a fucking raspberry compote on it for some reason.
Like, okay, but here's the thing: that place is used to Wiener Schnitzel, and suddenly there's a place that has whatever the fuck raspberry compote is, you know? So this, like, I know you're trying to present it as like it's not a shift, but
that's like Santa Barbara tier dining is what's happening there. It's like just a fucking middle class outside of LA city that's just realizing it's middle class.
But that's new.
Okay, well, you're still not going to eat there. You're still going to go smack some Carl's Jr. nasty.
Do you really think that's what I would end up doing? I probably will.
No, I'm joking, but I think you'll have an order of truffle fries at one of these sick gastropubs, and you'll fucking you'll be on the way home like be hungry and get yourself a fucking Big Boss or whatever that shit's called.
Just stop at the fucking 2 for $5 at Carl's.
Yeah, there you go, baby.
I thought you said I was looking fit and fucking danky.
Yeah, you look nice, and I want to kiss you.
No, you don't. Every time I send you a photo of me, you go, yuck. Ew. And then I'll be like, what? And you're like, I don't know, just yuck.
That's my obligation as your homie.
Oh, man. And then I'll go like, be like, fuck, I should shave. And then I'll send you like another pic, and you're like, oh, God.
I think your facial hair setup right now is the perfect setup for you.
Why? You don't like when I look like
because you're not clean enough to see how oily your skin is and how like built like a newborn dog your face is. And you're not hair enough to see how wispy and fucked up your hair is when it's long enough.
Wispy?
I don't know what the word is, where it looks like you have so much facial hair, but you can see right through all of it directly to your skin. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
I think that's called thin. But yeah, wispy also makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not trying to roast you. You look like a beautiful angel all the time. But also,
like somebody can say though. Just keep going. I'll go after you.
I think you're approaching like understanding the way you should look, right as we speak.
Do I look like a track coach?
You look like a baseball coach. I think it'd be more accurate.
Oh hell yeah!
Baseball coaches are usually more out of shape.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in shape though. I've been doing a boxing class Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. What do you think of that virtual boxing class?
That's fucking well sick. Did you beat me up now?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Only because you could still just lift me and fucking kill me at any point.
I got punched for the first time in New Orleans like 2 weeks ago.
Why?
Yeah, it was actually one of my really close homies. He was like fucking well smashed. Like we had done like 10 Boilermakers at this point.
What's a Boilermaker?
A shot and a beer.
Yeah.
So like 20 drinks basically. We were like well at the end of the night where we were both just fucking goosing it. You know what I mean?
So you take a shot and you drink a beer. That's it. That's a Boilermaker.
Yeah.
It's a beer with a shot in it.
No, it's you go up and you ask for a beer and a shot of well whiskey, and there's usually like a deal attached to the price. So like a beer usually is $2. A shot usually is like $5 or like $4 or something. But a shot and a beer is $5 flat. So you save some money and like you just get real sick nasty about it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So like the move in LA, I don't know. You never seen that? You never had a shot and a beer at a bar?
Yeah, but I didn't know it's called a Boilermaker, and I don't know if it's a discount. But yeah, but it makes
Sebastian said they do the Jack and the PBR at Whiskey's.
I just try to get trashed when nasty.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but the move in LA is like you do a shot of mezcal and Modelo for like $10. Usually at a lot of places.
Fuck yeah. But what happened?
He was just railing on his girlfriend for like he's like a straight up punk and he has been forever or whatever. And he was just well drunk to the point where he like tried to fight some dude for like because he thought the dude didn't wash his hands after he pissed.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's like, you didn't wash your fucking hands after you pissed. He scared this guy out of the bar and like fucking. This guy was on his sick one trying to fight anybody, but then he's yelling at his girlfriend because she was like born hella rich or whatever. She's like an Armenian elite, like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Armenian. He's yelling at her for being rich, and I was like, yeah, like not everybody born rich is like a piece of shit. He's like, what the fuck did you just say? And gave me a sick, nasty one.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did
I mean, he fully called me in the morning, like, and apologized. And he's like, I'll take you to fucking dinner or lunch or whatever. Like, I was getting hit by that brown liquor. And I was like, okay, for sure. Yeah, no worries.
So he got mad at you because you said not all Armenians are born rich? Or what did you say exactly?
Yeah, I was saying that.
And you said that to him, why? I mean, it's true.
No, that's not what I said. I just said, like, not all people born rich are shitty.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's definitely true. Is he angry at people who have money?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never liked that, but I also get it.
Yeah.
We gotta eat.
Well, I think I gotta go, Marby.
Is that the end of the podcast?
I believe so.
Nice. How long was that?
I don't know. Probably 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, dude, that's perfect. I don't think people will even watch this far.
Yeah, anyways, the final note, I love that guy who punched me and no hard feelings. I'm not talking shit. Also, thank you, Marby.
Thank you, Stevie. Have a good
Goodbye.
night. Goodbye.
Bye.